Hello, hello, hello. I am in Elder Scrolls Online today. We are off to Summerset, the city of Alinor, and we're going to the Golden Gryphon Inn in the little Garret room that I have upstairs now. And this is what it looks like. The woodworking in this and the white stone, oh, I just love it. The carving, look, let's scroll out of my way here. Look at this. Such a lovely place. Anyway, this is the new inn room. If you don't have it, you can get it. I don't know. I find that the inn rooms are a little odd. They don't always work the same way all the time. The first one you get is free. You're supposed to pay for others after that, or you get a different character. I don't know. I've read a bunch of different things on the internet. All I can tell you is what's happened to me. This character here, Summerset, actually got 3 rooms for free. Let's see. Let's find the list here, shall we? So I got this one I got for free, but I had to use a second character. This one I got with Summerset for free. This one I got with Summerset for free. This one I got with Summerset for free. And I was able to get this one for 3,000 gold. So I got 4 of these places with the one character. I only had to pay for one of them. And then with this particular one, I had to use a different character to be able to get it for free. But whatever. I mean, 3,000 gold. You know, that's one room. That's one run through an inn doing fundraising with your Nightblade, right? So at any rate, I'm not sure how they're supposed to work. I just know what's happened with me. So the first thing we are going to do, of course, is not use that button. Great. I love it when I just do things wrong right off the stop. Right off the start. Okay, so we want to hit F5, of course, hit browse. Now I've grabbed a few things, and I've got a bunch of stuff that is stored in the chest that I have here. And I think maybe we'll just place these somewhere, anywhere at all, for a moment, in case I need them. And I think as well, will that fit over there? Come on, you can just tuck too close to the front door, I guess. Well, you know what? You can do this. There you go. They still open. I know, it looks a little punky, but they still work. Actually, it only looks a little punky when they're opened. And who cares, right? Okay, come on, aim, aim, aim. You can do it, little one. You can do it. Not quite. Well, it's still not just exactly right, but that's okay. We can stack those up. And we will get actually my banker out as well, because he's also got a whole pile of goodies inside of him, and I don't know what we're going to need. So now the things in here are quite easy to access, and now that I've got him, that'll be fine too. But so what do we want to do with this room? Now, one of them I've made into, one of my inns is going to be a little meeting room. One is so freaking tiny, I don't actually have any idea. Make it into a little private library, a place to hide away, have a cup of tea, and read a book, I guess. I don't know. But this one's certainly big enough to make it into a proper inn room, someplace you can stay a lot. So let's get a bed in. We'll just start with a bed. Now, these are a few options I have handy. I do have other beds stored in other places, but I'm figuring this is probably fine. Okay, that's lovely. That is pretty, and it fits, you know, with the theme of the architecture. It's an Alinor product, so a twin bed gives more room everywhere else, but it's not as comfortable to sleep in. And then this thing, which is kind of fun too. These are the only beds I have at the moment. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with this one. We'll see how much room it takes. Now, do we make a main bedroom and then a few sitting areas around of it? Do we tuck the bed off in a corner? You know what? I think I'm going to do it this way, folks. Because I'm thinking if I put that over here, that's all right. Yeah, it'll give me more room over here for a seating area or a desk or both. Something? Yeah, I think so. So what do we have for tables? Something kind of table, or what do we have handy? Well, the pretty one. What is this? No. These are the ones I happen to have. Like I said, I do have others. I probably have some things in the bank, but I like the size of this. It's not too big. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. I like this. It's a small room. Now, do we want to put it right up against the wall? I don't know. Oh, but now here's the thing. Like, you wouldn't want to put a chair here because you're going to be smacking your knees all the time. Yeah, that's no good. So let's spin that baby around. And not that way. Wrong button. You know what? When in doubt, just put it away and take it back out again. It kind of resets it so it's behaving correctly. And not into the wall there, bright girl. Now we do have that little edge there, which looks a little punky, doesn't it? I mean, the table would be uneven all the time. Your cup would be sliding. And I did the same with the only on the one side. So those okay, I see. We've got the trim around 3 sides, but not here. Huh. Which makes the whole bed a little bit wonky. But you know what? I may just pretend I didn't see that. just move on. It'll be fine. Well, that's lovely. Or just a wee bench. But you know what? Let's make this a nice. I mean, this is the city of Alinor, folks. This is one of those primo addresses, right? You could just say, "Ooh, I live in Alinor." Now, there is a house here. If I close that and open it, this place, I really, really, really want to buy. But I use my houses so much for moving around the map. I'm feeling like, you know what? I've already got one here. This particular in-room is so convenient. If you have been doing some fundraising and you have things that you need to fence. I mean, there is a guard that patrols this, but it's so easy to just watch out for him and back up for a second or duck out of the way. And it's such a short little jaunt to there. I actually got stopped by a guard here once, just said no and ran and just zoomed around the corner, hit the door, and it was fine. He didn't catch me. You know, if I go around, you know, you come out the front here and duck around here. Bank is right there. This is right there. Straight down the road this way. Well, okay, that's not actually straight, but it's really easy to get to. Or you can just go up by the bank and then down here, and this is where all the daily writs are done. Everything is so neat and tidy, and you hand them in right here. I mean, it takes seconds to make that distance. So this has absolutely been one of the most convenient houses or in rooms that I've had to date. This one really has everything right there, and it has become very much a much used room. Let's put it that way. A counter. What can we do with this? You know what? I'm going to want my banker in here. How's about what? If we did something like this and tucked that back into the corner. But I'm thinking, okay, let's get over the top here and see what we can see. Is that relatively good-ish? Just on the right place. Is that lined up? Yeah, actually, see, that's good. Now we could take him, and we could tuck him back here, like he's making notes of what's in the counter there, or something along that line. And I could put my merchant lady in here too, because again, I use these rooms a lot as I'm traveling back and forth between places. As you know, I do my banking, I do my selling of loot that I want to get rid of. If I'm out in the, out adventuring or questing somewhere, I can go free. I don't have to find a way shrine. I don't have to pay. I can just pop into my house, click on her, sell off things, do some banking, blah, blah, blah. Store furnishings, that kind of thing. One thing I probably should have done first, because sometimes they act a little wonky. We need we want a carpet in here. Oh, well, that's a little bit big. Do I want it that big? Cannot place furnishings by the entrance, so the door is a little too close. And then that makes the whole thing, I don't know. I love those carpets, but I don't think I want it in this house. Now this is a different elf, but it's elven. I mean, that could be totally okay. We could put it here and then put a bench at the foot of the bed, or like a chest for putting clothing in or something along that line. Someplace to drop your clothes at night. That's basically what you want. So that's an option. What else do we have? How big is the... That's... You know what? We need some light in here. Oh, this is... Well, what is that one going to be like? Kind of dark too, you know? I don't know. Let's go for something a little brighter. This one. See, it's sunny. Can you see that? I'm thinking, God, I'm thinking that's always dangerous. And again, we have that lip over there at the end. So how about that? Yeah, you know, that's okay. It's got a little, it's not really bright, but it's got a little bit more color. Let's do some lighting right away because it's dark in here. Now, what do we have? These are some things I just bought. You know, I had enough gold this morning to buy a house. And then I bought a bunch of stuff at the luxury vendor instead. You know, as you do. Okay, this is lovely. Where to put it? I don't know. You know where? Just put it. Let's just get some light on the situation. Lanterns. This is a pretty one. Do we want it here? Put it up here for these guys while they're taking all those notes, maybe? We'll see. Candles, possibly. A couple of dark elf candles. Those might be a thing we could use. We'll just pop that. Okay, at least we have some light now. We can see what's going on. You know, actually, I wonder if I have a shelf to put in that window. Because I'm going to want something like that. Yeah? Workshop, undercroft, shelves, library. Shelves. Oh, I forgot I had this thing. Huh. You know, I was saying that really tiny room, make it into a library. I could put that in there. Not you, darling. Maybe, yeah, I could put that there. That's not actually a bad idea. So I only have high elf shelves at the moment on me. Now oh, blast. But if you hit X, you cancel it. And theoretically, it goes back to where it was before. It looks okay. But let's get out of here and see what my banker's got going for me. If he's got any sort of... There's that rug too, but... What's this? I'll want one of these and a quill. I may have that on me actually, but just in case I don't, I'll come back for that if I need it. There's a wall hanging. That's pretty. Oh, that's lovely. That could be a thing in here. Maybe. Do I have other shelves? Anybody seeing anything? Lots of paintings. Lots of paintings. What's a sinkhole? Good Lord, I've got enough of them, don't I? Alrighty then. Oh, that one's pretty. Oh, we've got this doodad. That could be quite pretty in here if there's room. All these books. Yes, I'm going to have to make a library. I'm going to have to make that little tiny room into something special and make it a library. So it really don't seem to have a lot in shelving. I could go back and make something, but you know what? I think I'd rather just... We're just going to use what we've got and say that's perfect and figure out how to place it. Now here's the thing. I might want to move that table. If I want to put this in here, not there exactly, but put it where I can have a plant on that. Now I could do something like this too, couldn't I? And just, yeah, I could do that too. And just lose those braces. You know that there's the bracing underneath that goes against the wall, but I don't know that we actually need it. And that kind of keeps that out of the way, because I was thinking, you sit here, you smack your head. I mean, that's not exactly how you want to do things, is it? It's not even, of course. Yeah, see, no. What is that doing? Well, that's not dreadful. It looks like it was placed there on purpose, and it's got some support. I mean, that could be a thing. I don't know what kind of thing, but it could totally be a thing. Now, oh, Seal of Dibala. Oh, yeah. We should have that in here somewhere, yeah? Don't know where, but let's, hello. Buttons. Yeah, we'll just grab that later. There we go. Is it right? Kind of punky on that wall, isn't it? All right, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. What am I looking for? I am looking for... well, I could use that, but let's, oh, something like this to put on the front of here, on that. Put it up here on the, is that right? Not perfect, but pretty darn close. It could have shifted a bit when you watered it, you know, it's okay. How's that? Is gooder. And then some kind of plant. I want something really bright, really happy, small enough to fit into that, of course, but these are going to be far too white at the base. Flowers. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? This, oh, I think this is gonna, yes, this is gonna. Tis going to, yeah. How's that? A little weird. Okay, let's lift that up a bit, shall we? All right, gotta grab this differently. I'm not seeing what I want to do with it exactly. It's kind of snapping around on me here. All right, let's jump up here, see what we can do. Okay, come on. Yeah, see, it's some weird snap. I want it taller than that, but it seems to be snapping almost to, like it's snapping to the shelf. That seems a bit odd here. Well, you know what? If I pull it forward enough, then it kind of looks like the leaves are just coming over the top-ish. Work with me. It'll be fine. And then we could sit something else there, I suppose, or another plant, or, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. You know, I had been thinking about that pot. Where would I find that pot? In gallery? No. Oh, you know what? Let's put one of these up here. You know, he's the banker, right? Maybe he's counting the money in that. That's not got money in that chest, of course. It's full of confetti or something and spits in your face, but it's okay. Now. Other plants, more plants. Giant trees, hedges, mushrooms, vines. Okay, we've got a couple of these. I can actually make these now. I didn't make these, but I can. How does that one look? Oh, it's pretty. And this one is pretty too. And is freaking huge. Okay, well, no, okay, it's actually, that's not bad. I mean, it is big, but I like it. I wonder what the tree looks like. Let's try the tree as well, shall we? Wow, you know, in this particular case, I think I like the tree better. Oh, well, there's my phone making some noise. Excuse the racket. Well, that's not bad. You come in and you see the tree. If we put a light or something, maybe if we put this closer, the tree will be more noticeable. We can't have the tree catching on fire, though. And that's a good light from behind. So if he's, you know, I'm sitting here reading or something, I will have the light behind me as well. And I think that's probably a good plan. Now, do I have any sort of little, like, table, a small table that could sit beside the bed? Or, this one. I did want this in here. Because I was thinking right here at the end of the bed, yeah? I think maybe so. Because that's, you know, that's where you come in. You sit down and you take your shoes off and you dump your clothes and you deal with it tomorrow. As we do. It just seems to be a little bit too close to the bed. It seems kind of punky. That's probably better there. And I was looking for some sort of nightstand. We have knickknacks, rugs and carpets. Oh, a sofa. Can we place this somewhere? A little seating area over here. That's not bad, right? We could put a little table in here, maybe with light on it that does double duty as a bed stand. I don't know. I must have something. Come on, I gotta have something. Tapestry. Oh yeah, this one. I thought, I don't know, this might be okay up here. Just hanging like that. So we have some red, we have some green. At least some of the colors are coordinating. I wasn't really planning on going for a Christmas look in the thing, but we'll see. We shall see. Structures. Nightstands. What do we have? There is an Alinor one too. No, that's just far too coarse for the loveliness that is Alinor. I don't know. Here? We put that there, or is it going to be too far? You know what? I think I'll just say the hell with it and put it close to this. So we can use this as a place for sitting to read a book or something like that. And then this will be over here. Is perfect. Trunks. Ah, an Alinor one. I knew it. I've been saving a few. Oh, you know what though? See, I was thinking to put it right there. Okay, so these have got to go. And again, you know, that little lip along the floor seems to make things a little bit punky. On the other hand, you know, I think the answer to that is going to be too freaking bad, and I'm just going to leave it. We could sit these over here, I suppose, yeah? I mean, and they could be one on top of the other, which I don't know, I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking that plan. I mean, you can still get into this. Like I said, the only time you're gonna, it's a little wonky, but you're looking over here at the right, trying to get things anyway, right? So who cares? That's the only time that's going to be an issue, and I kind of like the way that looks anyway, so that'll be just fine. Now, what else do we want in here? We a book to sit on the table or something. You know what? This little spot right here. Is that uneven? Somehow. Does it look better? It looked kind of crooked or something, didn't it? Back to something small. Wrong button. We know that's a great big one. How about this? I think that's just a wee one, right? Yeah, here we go. Okay, simmer down. Take a deep breath. Just, wow. Okay, I'm going to take this surface drag off because I have found a couple of times that actually can, see, it's fine now with the surface drag off. So, not sure why it does that. Just know it does. So if that happens, I don't know if you saw it, but if you go to place something, you've got the down in the middle on the bottom line of the window here, the T, it says surface drag on. If you hit that, it'll make things line up on the floor. Unfortunately, sometimes I've gotten that little weird flickery bit with some things. So, and I just found it, if you turn it off, you're fine. It's not a problem. So, do I have any sort of book that I can lay on the table? Now, I do have this set, but I kind of wanted to keep that set together. Which maybe means I have nothing at all on me to put in there. So do I have anything in the bank? I mean, I've got books all over the place, but they're probably sitting. My bank gets full, so I store things at various houses. I just make a pile somewhere, so I'll get to it later, right? As you do. There was that one too, but I didn't use the carpet, so we're not going to bother. I don't think I do. So wherever they are, they're not here. All right, well, most unfortunate. Yeah, you quit that. So something, we're going to put something sitting there. Yeah? Yes, we do. Oh, and we need something on that wall and on those two walls, I think. Let's find some pictures, shall we? Paintings. Well, that's lovely. Crags, Creek. You know what's... Oh, yeah. I think we need that one. Because, oh my gourd, it is beautiful. Now, here's the thing. When you're hanging pictures, you kind of want them all at the same height. So I think I'm going to put them just over that kind of, excuse me, chair, what do they call that? Like a chair rail or something. That's not really what it is, but that wainscoting that's on the bottom. I'll use that as the spot to hang things from. And that's going to be too little. What is this? Summerset Coast. Oh man, I got a pile of them too. I've been doing a lot of fundraising. You know fundraising. So, I mean, we can get away with this because this, you know, the way that wall works, that's okay. And if we put two here that are approximately the same size at that, I don't know if I can match those frames, but something that coordinates at any rate. And of course, we can't just put the same painting over and over again. I mean, we do have these, but I think these are, but then I'd have two of the same, and that's really not what I was going for. Yeah. So do we have, what is this? That one is what size? There. These are gold. Different sizes. That's an up and down, a portrait style. That's too big. Okay, how about this one? And we put that there. I'm tripping on furniture here. Do we have another gold something? Okay, stop already. And this one? Is that close? Ish. Totally ish. I mean, it's not looking to match because we have, you know, limited things we can build with in this game, but it coordinates, and I think I'm going to say that's good enough. I'd like it if they were the same size, but I just don't know if I've got anything that is. I'm sure that's just bigger. Yeah. You know, it's perfect. It's exactly what I wanted. Absolutely. Oh, God, yeah. Okay, but the place still doesn't feel, I mean, it's starting to feel lived in. Totally. How many spaces do we have? We got 5 more things we can put in here. What should they be? You know what? I'm going to buy one of these. Look. Because, oh my God, I love them. Yes, give it to me. I have bought one as a gift for someone who recently joined our server, but I've never had one. So I now has teapot. Oh my God, I love this. This is so cool. I'm sorry. I'm a wee bit excited. Just a wee bit. Drinkware. What do I have for drinkware? I need nothing on me. I am gonna have to make something. Seriously, I'm going to have to make something. This one's all full of plants, and that's all full of crap I don't want. Do I not have a mug or a cup or a thing? I'm gonna have to make something, guys. So sorry about that. Well, oh, I have steak dinner. Oh, this is purchasing. I don't want to purchase anymore. Okay, back that one up. That is a drinkware. Dishes. Breads and desserts. Potteries. Oh, this could be a nice thing. You know, a tourist thing that they picked up somewhere. I picked up somewhere along the way. Yeah? Yeah, we'll put this over here maybe. And I have used this as a pot for plants, which actually works out quite well sometimes. If you fill it up enough that you don't see the solid top, it can look really pretty. Putting small trees or something like that down in there. But I think we'll just do that. I really have nothing. I don't have any dining. Gallery. Nothing. Well, I can make too many of these things to bother with. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to buy one in the Crown Store because I can make them. So now, do I want something like this in here? You know, do we want a source of fire for heat? I don't think we do. This is in Summerset. It's very, I mean, it lights up the place nicely. That was true enough. That was quite lovely. But this is in Summerset, and it's pretty warm out there. It feels very, feels very Mediterranean. It's quite nice out. So we has a vase. Now I could, no, actually that one won't work. Never mind. Sweet mirrors, dividers, too small, nightstand, trunk. I mean, I could take one of these and set it, you know, on something like, oh yeah, see, there's where you dumped your clothes last night. That lived-in feeling. Is it worth it? The colors being very much like what they're sitting on. I'm not sure that it is. I just feel like it needs something else. It needs a cup sitting there, right? Okay, let's at least do supplies. We can do one of these. Thank you. Like this. I guess this person's going to be left-handed, maybe, because if I'm putting that over there. Okay, we'll put this over here. Fall down. There you go. There you go. And we will put, I can make these now. I can make feathers, just like a bird or something. And we'll put this. Sure. Maybe, you know, you sit here and you're gonna write your memoirs or something like that. So click, please. Oh, I don't have any more room for traditional furnishings. So if I want to put the paper there, okay, that's got to go. I'm not convinced that this is a thing either. I'm thinking a plant would be nicer there, but it's just not bright enough. I want some color in here. I want something that's going to wake this place up. I know it's very quiet, it's very peaceful, and that's all well and good. But, I mean, that plant is nice. That looks good. Well, this isn't too awful bad. Not too. Now, I did have, oh, you know what? I did have another chest, did I not? Somewhere. Where was it? What's under stools? Nothing I want. Nothing I want. Anybody remember where that was? Parlors, structures. I had another chest somewhere. Trunks. What color is that? Ooh, that's big and shiny. Put it there. Sit it here. It could go this way too. There's just the one chair in here. Or would I want to put a stool? Maybe, you know, maybe. I had a stool, right? I could put a stool there in case somebody ever shows up for company. Do I want company? Well, it is a double bed. You know, maybe. Where the hell was that? Dining. Benches, chairs, this thing. I mean, we could do this. Which gives the option, anyway, right? Of having company. I suppose. It's too bad those don't match. I thought they would, but I'm wrong. Okay, so how is this? We have a new in-room. A place I can transport to, TP to anytime I want, chat with my banker, sell some bits if I want to. Wee! Have a wee bit of fun. I'm not really keen on that being right there, but we'll sort that out some other time. And do I have any spaces left? I do not. I can't even put an animal in here. I can't put one of my pets in here. You know what? Do I want a dog? A cat? Or do I want to leave that there? I could get rid of that. Just put this on here. Nice big lantern. And put in a... I mean, the place needs an animal to be cozy. I think we really I've got the big dog now, the Great Dane. Rhino would, of course, tell me to put in a mud crab. I think pigs are probably not my best choice. A little cat. We have several cats. This is a pretty cat. He's bright and colorful. What have I got for exotic? A pony? Well, no. I like my pony, but maybe not that much. The Gryphon. Oh, little Raz. Little baby Raz. Okay, that might be just too for words. He is a cutie. Where would he want to hang out? Probably on something soft and cozy, right? Middle of the bed. Get his little feet all tucked down into the carpets there. Have any room for special collectibles? Well, what? Oh, these other things are special collectibles, aren't they? Well, blimey. Oh, I just didn't take anything out. Oh, I did too. And I can't put it. What have I got? Special collectibles only 2 out of 2. And collectible furnishings 2 out of 2. So that's these guys and these guys. Well, no critters here. That is very sad. That's so sad. At any rate, we have a house. There it is, the Golden Gryphon Garret. A place to come and run back and forth out of, and to rest my weary bones. The bed looks comfy. There you go, folks. Oh, that thing up there. Shite. I put this up and then forgot all about it. I don't really have a place for this anymore, do I? Put it away. Special furnishings. I wonder what special furnishings are. I don't know. But apparently I can't put in one of these, which is all I really wanted ever anyway. What to do? Okay, that's pretty bright. How big is the base? Oh, too big. Way too big. Lovely. These are really pretty if you can put them, like I actually used a lantern sort of thing one time and put a whole pile of them in the top. It was quite lovely. Yeah, I'm done. I think it's done. It'll be just fine. And then if I get something else I absolutely have to have in it, I've got a couple of spaces to do that. So there it is, folks. All finished. This is the new place. Till I see you next time, live your life happy and build it beautiful. Bye-bye.